Welcome back to that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Amazon's The Rings of Power. To be honest, guys, if you want to watch a show where a main character dies and then gets brought back as a goo that can shapeshift, go watch that anime, dude. Forget about this show, man. Forget about The Rings of Power. Because we've already established this is not Middle-earth, this is not Lord of the Rings, this is not Tolkien. We've already established that with the first season, so why are we watching this show? Why? I'm only watching it out of morbid curiosity and to do these reviews. Because if you're really watching this show as, oh, yo, this is Tolkien's Second Age, if you're watching it with that intent, like, why? Why? It makes no sense. This is off-brand fantasy. I'm serious. Stop watching the show. Go watch it. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. That show is so good. It's a fantasy anime. Where do I begin? This show, I can't even say it's because we're not watching this show as an adaptation. Because it's not an adaptation. Okay, we're watching this as a fantasy show because that's what it is. Okay, it's a fantasy show that's inspired by Tolkien. That's what it is. Okay? This show, dude, I can't even say it's bad. It's bad as an adaptation because it's horrible at that. But for what it is, it's not even bad. It's just nothing. Because at least the visuals look nice. The acting is not that great. The makeup, like the orcs, look cool. The music is not good, but it's not bad. It's just literally the show is literally just whatever. It's not inspiring at all. There's no reason for me to watch it. It's not bad, it's not good. So I'm not watching it because, yo, this show is trash. Let's watch it, have fun with it. This show is actually good. I'm actually enjoying my time watching it. This show is at that awkward point where it's like, who cares? The characters aren't interesting. The story, the plot isn't interesting. The most interesting part to me, I feel like I know a lot of people hate this. The most interesting part are the Harfoots. At least they add some character to the show. Everybody else is so bland. Everybody else is boring. I mean, there are parts of the show that do grab my attention, not just visually, but in the actual pacing and the writing, and it's actually cool in some parts. Like there's a part where Isildur's horse is running. That shot looked nice. Seeing the horse run is all majestic like that, looked nice. And he runs to where Isildur is trapped, right? Isildur is all trapped up in these webs and everything. That sequence was nice. Seeing all those, I hate spiders, man. Seeing those little spiders come out of the eggs and then the big one crawling all over him and he's like pushing it off, crawling on his back. Like, I would freak out if that happened to me, dude. Oh my gosh, I would freak out if that happened to me. That was, maybe that was gripping because I don't like spiders. And so that was an intense moment, but that was cool. Everything else was just whatever. I mean, like I said, the Nori and the Harfoot stuff, I think that's kind of cute. There's this one scene where I feel like encapsulates this entire show. In episode 1, this elf is woodworking. She's shaving wood, right? And she's done. And then she looks at it and she says, perfection. Who compliments their own work, first of all? Who looks at their work and says, yeah, what I just did, that's perfection? That's literally, I feel like that's the creators of this show. I feel like they're literally patting themselves on the back when it's trash. They're looking at like they feel like they need to validate themselves by complimenting their own work. Like, calm down, dude. Like, when I saw that, I literally thought, yo, right there. That scene, that's the creators of this show. This thing is so bad that they need to pat their own back, man, because nobody else is doing it for them. If you're an actor, or a writer, or a director on the show, you're working hard. This is your living, and you want to be proud of your work. So, I get it, dude, but that they need a Círdan to come in and say perfection only exists in Valinor, because if they genuinely think that this is a faithful adaptation. They can't think it's a faithful adaptation, but if they genuinely think it's good, like it can stand on the level of Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, I don't know what they think when they watch this. I don't know what they think. But like, I mean, I'm just imagining, you know, like Leslie Headland with the Acolyte saying that it's on the level of the Phantom Menace, the Duel of Fates, and the subway fight scene in the Matrix. Dude, like, what the frick are you talking about, dude? If the creators of the show have that kind of mindset, they need a wake up call. Okay. I don't know what the mindset they have, man. But this show is not it, dude. One other thing that I find annoying, especially coming off of Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings with Howard Shore's score, how the soundtrack to those movies, that's the best soundtrack of all time, period, okay? The score in this show, it's just like the show. It's whatever. It's not bad, but it's whatever. And the incessant like pushing of the themes, the character themes, calm down. Every single time Galadriel's on screen for even 2 seconds, they gotta play her theme for 2 seconds. Every single time a character's on screen, you gotta play their theme. The themes suck, and you're trying to push their themes onto me. Use them when needed. Okay? You don't need to use character themes every single time the character is doing something, every single time I see the character. Okay? Calm down with that, okay? Themes are supposed to be thematic. They're not supposed to be used as little sound bits here. Hey, look, it's this person. Hey, look, it's that person. Hey, look, this thing is happening. You can maybe do that once in a while, once you've established an emotional connection with that score, and then you use it. You use it to evoke a certain emotion. For example, Howard Shore did it in The Hobbit. I don't think it worked. I don't think what he did worked, but I mean, it's an example. It's a bad example, but it's the first thing I thought of. He used the Isengard theme for that pale orc. Okay, so he's trying to evoke that type of emotion that you felt in the Lord of the Rings trilogy here in The Hobbit with these new like CG looking trash, pale looking orcs. Okay, it didn't work, but you see what I'm saying? He was using a theme that was well developed, that had certain emotions attached to it, and he used it in this place to try and evoke those same emotions over here. It fell flat, but I mean, it's a bad example, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, man, if you watch season 1, this show is just more of the same. It didn't get any better. I didn't even talk about Annatar. I didn't even talk about Sauron. Frick it, dude. Forget it. That's it. That's my thoughts on this show, dude. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What did you guys what did you think? What do you think about the show so far? Are you going to continue watching it? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.